Hello and thanks for joining me again for another episode of SpaceBourne 2. So in the last episode we started building our factory and we're just waiting for that to be finished built. It's almost done. So in the meantime we've just been taking over some of the other systems belonging to House Seragon. So we'll just wait for this. It'll just be a moment. So if I have a look in here, diplomacy, we've only got a few systems left, 3 systems. So currently on the mission Vessel Venture, waiting for our factory. So in a few moments, that'll be done.
Our factory is ready.
There we go.
Can now begin ship production. I'll have the first ship to the hangar once it's finished being built.
Okay, so I'll go have a quick look. There's not much here at the moment. Can't get in through that pad. This is pretty much the same model if you built like a normal station. I think the outposts are the same model as well, and the same on the inside. So before I do anything else though, what we're going to do quickly, structures. So here's our factory. It's not producing anything because this is the one that's going to be producing our ships. I'm just going to give it some turrets, some shields, and that's about all we can do. We'll give it a drone dock. I think we can afford that. I can buy some more resources, but at least it has some defensive points if it does happen to get attacked now. So we'll hop out, have a quick look inside. The setup inside is pretty similar to our normal stations. Got a ship manager over here. You've got a services manager here where you can muck around with your ship. And there's a fast travel point here. It's a rather large station. You can walk all the way down there. So from here we can go to the marketplace. There's a bar there. We can't interact with that. Go around this corner. We've got security terminals. Got a few guys to drop off here. There's another security terminal over there. There's a shopping terminal there for weapons and armor, but we'll be buying all those from the Mercenaries Guild from now on. We've got a ship's terminal here. Can get a capital ship here. And our standard components, so just going to see if we've got stuff to sell. Sell all that. Going to top up on my podcatchers. Pop those in quickly. Alright. So back to the landing pad. So now we've just got to wait for our factory to build our first ship. See, I've stocked up on a lot of podcatchers. Probably too many, but anyway. They do get more expensive as you level up. And also when you're taking over these systems and you're in the same sector and the markets don't reload, you will run out. So, okay. What we're going to do now is I think we will set up another factory while we're waiting. And this factory will not, I don't think it'll be producing any, won't be producing any ships for us. Should be a normal tools factory. because we only have one tools factory. Got a couple of mining stations, a couple of research stations, so let's have a look. I think we've got some spare space in that system, so we're going to cruise on over there. I mean, we can do raids for the materials.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster.
And we can also buy materials. We're making plenty of cash, but may as well get a factory, another factory building them, and then that's less that we need to buy. It'll make our expansion a bit easier later on.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
So cruise through here.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. And 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Alright, what do we got in here? Yeah, we've got a few planets. We can set something up here. Well, any one of these will do, I guess. Well, we don't need to go to it, just need to hover over it, hit B. And we'll just go. That'll do. What's going on here? Factory. Oh, that's a bit touchy. It wants to switch over. Alright, let's just double check that. So, in structures, factory. So now you can see the one that we built here, it's producing our ship. It doesn't have any production. That's a normal station, doesn't have production, but these ones normally have population or higher population, which gives you more income, and they class as the non-citizens, I believe. So that's just a normal station. That's a research center that we captured, and that's creating technology, which is this green stuff. That's a research station that we captured that also is creating research or tech. This is a mining station, and that's creating raw materials. That one's also creating raw materials. This one is another tech one. These are all ones I've captured. Haven't built any of these. That one's doing raw materials, and this one's producing tools. And then that's our headquarters. So we'll let them get going on that. That'll take a little while. So what we'll do now is we've only got a few more systems to take from these guys. So I'll head over to system number 18. And we're at the Stargate already, so I'll just hit Control H. We need to go to the other end though.
You have not been granted authorization to use Stargate. Please communicate
Alrighty,
with Stargate
so
to
jump
obtain
through here.
authorization. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
And not sure how long it's going to take exactly.
Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. And 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
So we'll take out a couple more of these systems. do a quick scan.
Catcher launched.
See if there's anything here. This will add to your adventurer guild
No
score.
signal found in the system.
If they find anything, there's nothing there. So toggle the raid mode. This one's got 4 points. Pop all these guys in. And we'll distribute them pretty evenly. And we should be able to take over all the rest of these systems and finish off House Seragon. So whether we get that finished before our ship's built, I'm not sure. There we go. We could plunder it for resources. Not really going to worry about it.
Weapons online.
Our star system is under attack by WRA. All civilian ships, please enter warplay and wait in a safe orbit until the threat is eliminated. Rest assured, we'll use all available resources to swiftly end this attack.
Target destroyed. Down.
And it shouldn't take too long. Still got a few guys over there. Might go help them out over there.
Calibration module activated. Warp drive online. Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the
I'll
thruster.
probably have them finished off almost before I can get there, but
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Down.
alright, almost done here. There's another one somewhere. They already got him. Pick up some crates. Get some more fighters coming over. Alright.
Target destroyed. Down.
Okay, so that was pretty easy. And these guys are still pretty low as far as levels go.
Target destroyed. Down. Target destroyed. Down.
Got lots of pods, but I think this one will fill us up. Yeah, maybe we didn't get that last one. Just wait for these lines to all go green. What do we got here? Yep. Got a full bay of prisoners.
Attention all ships. This is a distress call from the Star System Command Center. We would like to inform you that our system has been lost to the enemy forces. The situation is dire and we urge all ships to immediately perform a hybrid jump and evacuate the system. Repeat, all ships must perform a hybrid jump and leave this system immediately.
Okay. So that's another system under our control. Go in here. Jack the tax up. Hear that little bell? That is
Calibration module activated.
these guys offering a peace treaty.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster in.
We'll accept it, but we're going to keep attacking them anyway. Just means they won't bother attacking our guys in the meantime. And
Weapons online.
okay, we have got to pick our next target. Don't know, we've got a long warp here. There we go. Alright, so what do they have left? Diplomacy. Alright, so 19 is our next target. So cruise on over to there, hit Control H.
To the jump point to start jump process. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
Probably should drop off our prisoners. But
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N321. Destination reached.
alright, what have we got in here? There's no one here. No stations in here to drop off our prisoners. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not, I'm not that desperate for cash. Just get these systems taken over, because they'll be producing cash for us. So, yep, just distribute these guys evenly. Okay, hit capture and restarted the war.
Weapons online.
Our star system is under attack by WRA. All civilian ships, please enter warplay and wait in a safe orbit until the threat is eliminated. Rest assured, we will use all available resources to swiftly end this attack.
Try not to shoot my own guys.
Target destroyed.
Got some pretty good range on these weapons. That looks like we might be done there. So we're just waiting for these green lines. Might get another wave of fighters come over here to the Stargate. I could go help those guys out, but they're probably going to deal with it before I get there. Yeah, I mean, you can see the red dots disappearing pretty quick. So we don't have a meter that tells us how far along our ship's going, but it is being built. Alright, we've got more fighters turning up here.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Very short-lived. Some more crates. And just about done.
Attention all ships. This is a distress call from the Star System Command Center. We would like to inform you that our system has been lost to the enemy forces. The situation is dire and we urge all ships to immediately perform a hyper jump and evacuate the system. Repeat, all ships must perform a hyper jump and leave this system immediately.
Okay. And they want peace again. Okay. Put the tax up. making some pretty insane cash right now. I mean, that's the money in our treasury. So we'll start beefing up our stations pretty soon. So these guys ringing the bell. Sometimes you get them offering you money. Let's go to N1. Drop into a station and drop off our prisoners. Sell some gear.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
Pod there, but oh well, we can't fit it.
Destination reached.
Just gonna head to this outpost.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Your ship is ready. You can call it from the ship manager and stations whenever you want.
Okay, so there we go. Our ship has been built, and now we've got to go call it. And we don't have to go back to our factory for that. We can call it from any ship manager.
Landing gear deployed.
So we're just going to drop off our prisoners and all our junk first. Get rid of those guys. Pop down here. Well, you know what, actually. We'll go over to the faction hangar and we'll call the new ship there. And we can sell our junk there. So hop back in our ship. Take off.
Landing gear retracted.
Go to the faction hangar.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed.
So you can go to any station to retrieve your new ship. But this is our ship that we built from our factory. Gonna cruise on down here, down the bottom here to this landing pad. If you've watched my series, you know all about the faction hangars. Pop our gear down.
Gear deployed.
We'll hop out. Hop over here and sell all this. There's nothing really there that I'm interested in keeping. Okay, so ship manager. We'll go call ship, and here it is here, WRA X130. So let's just have a look at our current ship. I mean, it won't have all these weapons on it, but alright, so we've got 16,000 armor, 13,000 shields. I don't normally pay a lot of attention to most of these stats, but if you want to have a comparison to our current ship before we switch it over, and now we'll, not that one, call the ship. So we'll call this. See, it just landed over there. And let's have a look. So this is the damage fighter class. You do get a few different options when choosing. Obviously it hasn't got components on it. It does appear to have 5 weapon slots. We'll see about that. We want to go over here add a tier. It's only tier 1. Okay, so now we can add a couple more modules. So what do we have? We've got shields, aim, offensive, hull, weapons, engine, and power. So we can give it another turret. I think the amount of turrets that it's got is probably overkill. We can give it cargo, and we can give it defensive. So what have we got? Engine burst as its default. Weapon burst, we don't really use much, so we might switch that over. Multi-missile, that's useful, I guess. Doesn't use up missiles, I believe. And we are at max level on it for our pilot level. I'll hop over here. Let's see what perks we've got. We want to get a stabilizer on this. Alright, so we need a defensive cargo. Go over here, pop these in. And now if we close that and reopen it, we've now got cargo slot and defensive slot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these out of my current ship. Not going to worry about the missiles there. Instead of going and buying a whole bunch of stuff, we'll just pop these straight in. We'll need to hunt down some more oh wait, that's not the one. That's our capital ship. It's this one here. It's the one we want. We'll pop those in there. We've got more weapon slots on this ship, so we'll hunt down some more weapons to put in it. Let's bag all that out. Okay, let's go have a look at it. So here it is. Now, at the moment, I don't know if they're going to change it later on. But at the moment, it is the same model. Regardless of which selections you choose when you decide to build it. We can paint it. Whoops. So, just go give it a quick paint job. It does have preset tier skins. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now we'll hop inside. Here's the cockpit. All nice and new and snazzy. Let's put our stuff on. We don't have any probes in here. Grab one of each. Surface is not really used at this stage. It basically, at the moment, does the same thing as a booster. I do usually grab one because it does have slightly higher range than the normal booster. Alright, weapons, we'll put in our bursts. So we can get another 2 weapons in here. Not worrying about our missile pods. Components. Pop all these in. Yeah, we could do some pod catches and whatever. We don't have a stabilizer. We're not gonna worry too much about that. Jump out. Let's have a look at the paint job. And she looks a bit burnt up. That's because when we added the modules and upgraded it, it added to our hull and our shields, which made them low. So we are just going to pop drain in there, put some energy into shields, get it charged up, and now we have our mission now is to go back to our capital station. So we'll take off. The drain can patch us up on the way. So we will head on back towards our capital. Need to go to the Stargate first though, that would be helpful.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
So I'll cruise on over to our capital. Might drop in at the Freelancers Guild that's in that system and see if we can pick up a couple more weapons for this thing.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
Destination reached.
Okay, so our headquarters up here. And
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
when we get there, we'll find out that that is the end of the storyline for the moment until we get another update. And the devs did say that the usual Friday update has been delayed, but their next update is going to be a pretty big one, so
Gear deployed.
I would expect that we probably are going to get a bit more storyline added in the next updates. So go to our command deck. And over to our table. And there we go, the main quest chain ends here. Next chapters will be added in the future episodes, or the future updates rather. So there we go. We now have our own ship. We've completed the main storyline up to this stage of development, and basically now we're just waiting on future updates of the game. But what I'll do, I'm not going to stop the series here from now until we do get another update. What I'll do is I'll do some more episodes focused on doing some of the particular things, such as things that we've lightly touched on but haven't gone into a lot of detail, like maybe or the scanning, for example, sort of haven't really done anything about that. And that is sort of something that it is handy to do early on in the game. Get in a habit of doing it every time you get into a new system. Go into more detail on the bounty hunting missions and some of the more difficult ones that aren't so straightforward. And maybe a few other things. I don't know if there's anything that you guys want me to cover or want me to take a look at that you haven't seen yet, or any questions that you have. Feel free to comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And I might also, if I can, I might go back to a previous save where we chose our ship type, and I'll have to go through all the missions again from there and see if have a bit of a comparison of the different ship classes that we choose. So they might be a separate series, maybe just like a showcase, and then continue the main storyline here once we get some updates. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. And anything else you want to see that I haven't covered, anything that you don't understand how I did it, please feel free to ask. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.